This is a little bit of a weird video, but all my videos are a little bit weird. Grossest looking smoothies I've made. Can't tip it too much. Like, it's booger green, but it is. So hello you guys, I'm coming at you today barefaced because this video has nothing to do with makeup at all, or really anything that's on my channel. Doesn't have a purpose. My channel doesn't have a specific place it's going. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyways, so today we are going to be doing some. Hello. She got a haircut. Look at the camera. Today I'm going to be talking about my lucid dreaming, but more specifically trying something for my lucid dreaming. So for those of you that don't know, which I'm sure none of you know, I lucid dream. There's lots of people out there that lucid dream, but I just recently as in the past year, realized that that's like what my dreaming was called. I always knew my dreams were a little special, a little different, a little more like detailed. I just kind of wanted to make a video like this. By the way, in case I didn't tell you what we're doing in this video, which I didn't, I'm going to be trying Mugwort for my lucid dreaming. Basically, this is something that has been used like since ancient times. Shamans would use it to enhance their like spiritual, let me just read something for you. Access to divine visions and stuff like that. Lots of different ancient cultures use this. Lots of cultures use this still to this day. Obviously, I'm using this in the video right now, today. But basically what this does is for lucid dreamers. I'm specifically talking about if you lucid dream. It can make your dreams more vivid, improve your recall, and yeah, basically it just enhances the overall dream experience. The thing I am most excited for to see if this actually does is improve my recall, but sometimes I do find that parts, even if right when I wake up I remember my dream pretty vividly and like the feelings I had in my dream, throughout the day parts of them kind of like fade away or become less, you know, kind of like a memory. You remember more of the memorable parts. But so I just want to see if this kind of helps with that. Also, I know keeping a journal by your bed is like something a lot of lucid dreamers do, which I probably should do, but that seems like a lot of work because I'm not good at writing. I'm dyslexic, and I honestly do think that is part of the reason I lucid dream is because I'm dyslexic. Obviously, there's people out there that aren't dyslexic that lucid dream. So I recently found out that Mugwort enhances lucid dreaming. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video, but my hair is still wet, so that's why it looks disgusting. But do I ever do anything with my hair? No. So anyways, you can make tea with it, you can burn it kind of like an incense, or you can smoke it. For this little experiment, I'm just going to be burning it by my bedside and see what that gets me. This video might span over a couple days if I don't see anything super significant. Although Mugwort makes it so you don't get into a super deep sleep. So you shouldn't really span it over a few days, or you shouldn't at least do it when you have something really important to do the next day because you'll probably be tired. At least that's what I read, but we will see. But yeah, the most I'll probably expand this video is 2 days, unless I want to like take a break and then come back on this video some other time during the week. So Mugwort's an herb, a natural herb. Of course do your research before you're going to be doing something like this, even though it is very low risk. You know, not much bad can happen from it except for lucid dreaming. And if you don't like lucid dreaming, then why are you watching this video anyways? But of course, do your research. I'm not a doctor before doing anything like this, especially if you're like allergic to some herbs or something like that. But anyways, so like I said, Mugwort's an herb. I think I'm actually going to just be growing my own from here on out, but you can get Mugwort from Etsy, or I would imagine some like plant nurseries might have it. I don't really know though, so don't really super know. I got mine off of Etsy, but from now on I'm probably just gonna be growing my own. Totally legal, of course. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is just burn Mugwort by my bedside a few minutes before bed. I don't really know, something like that. So yeah, I will catch back up with you probably tomorrow morning, and we'll see how that went. Yesterday I got all cute. I actually did my makeup and I sat down and filmed, but all of it was out of focus. So here's my update for the second time, except for you. It'll just be my update. So today I'm not even gonna bother. I didn't bother to put makeup on. I didn't bother to change out of my zombie t-shirt. This video is just how it's gonna be, you guys. So here's my little update on how the mugwort worked, and it worked. So first, let me just say I am not a doctor, I'm not a sleep doctor, I'm not a professional in this. I've just been lucid dreaming for the majority of my life. So from my understanding, what mugwort does is it lengthens your REM cycles in your sleep. So you have different cycles while you're sleeping, and you go through several different REM cycles, which is kind of like a more awake version of sleeping. You it's like deep sleep and then back in REM cycle, and then like here's like being awake. So it like gets pretty close. At least this is my understanding of it. So it's like a shallow sleep, I guess. And so it lengthens those and then really minimizes the amount of deep sleep you get. I got no deep sleep, so do not do this. Do not do this if you have something important going on the next day, and probably do not do this several nights in a row, because you will essentially get no quality sleep. The sun is going to be coming in and out, so I know that's super annoying, but that's just what it is today. Laid down, I felt like I was laying there for maybe 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden the sun was shining through my window and the birds were chirping, and it was morning, and I was like, what has happened? You know, when you get up for work or for school and in your like dreams you are getting ready for it, but then you wake up a little bit and you realize, oh, I didn't get ready, and then you kind of like fall back asleep, and it like cycles through, and like that happens a lot. At least to me it happens a lot. That's kind of like a good example of your REM sleep. You are dreaming the most. It is when you are most lucid in your dreams also. So that's not to say you don't dream outside of that. So for me, it definitely lengthened that amount of time and minimized my deep sleep. I didn't feel like I actually got any sleep, but I did in fact like shallow sleep throughout the night. And then I did have lucid dreams throughout that. It didn't necessarily, you know, maximize my creativity during my lucid dreaming, or just like the quality of my lucid dreaming in general. What it did is it just lengthened the amount of time at night that I can lucid dream, and I'm more likely to lucid dream. So yeah, I didn't necessarily have just the most profound lucid dream while I tried the mugwort, but it did maximize the length of time that I could have done so. All this being said, there's lots of people who are very much into lucid dreaming, and they like to, you know, maximize the time they can lucid dream, or maximize the experience in any way. And so there's like pills that do kind of the same thing mugwort does, where it just lengthens your REM cycles and stuff like that. But if you love to lucid dream and you like to like kind of provoke lucid dreaming, I guess, you should work on your like actual like skills of it. You know, I'll probably make some more videos on that throughout this lucid dreaming series or whatever. There's ways that you can like strengthen yourself. That sounds really dumb. There are ways to exercise your ability. I don't know. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. You shouldn't depend on like a pill you take at night, or mugwort, or just extra things like this, because over time it can, you know, kind of dull your capabilities, and you'll be more dependent on it, and you won't be able to just lucid dream the way you want, just like purely yourself. Do you know? Does that make sense? While this worked, and I'll probably be using it again every now and then, it's definitely not something I would depend on, and it's also like I need my sleep. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It all worked out. It did in fact work. Again, I am not a doctor, so take everything I said in this video with a grain of salt. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please leave it down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one if you watch it. So